The most shameful moment came with a publication of a series of photographs depicting American soldiers inflicting all kinds of tortures on Iraqi prisoners. The so-called Abu Ghraib scandal shook the world. But the Pentagon maintained that it was a problem limited to a few bad apples.
Our Army values of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage are taught to our soldiers from the moment that they enter the training base. There's no question that potential consequences are serious, but we must not forget that these are a few among a great many others who are serving with great honor and sacrifice.
Secretary of Defense Rumsfeld has been thoroughly interrogated by Senator McCain, himself a prisoner of war for 5 years in Vietnam.
What agencies or private contractors were in charge of interrogations? Did they have authority over the guards? And what were their instructions to the guards?
The military intelligence people, as General Smith has indicated, were the people who were in charge of the interrogation part of the process.
What were the instructions to the guards?
That is what the investigation that I've indicated has been undertaken.
But Mr. Secretary, that's a very simple, straightforward question.
Well, as Chief of Staff of the Army can tell you, the guards are trained to guard people. They're not trained to interrogate. They're not, and their instructions are to, in the case of Iraq, adhere to the Geneva Convention.
The suspicion instead is that this was an intentional violation of the Geneva Convention, based on the use of brutal force meant to show the world who was the new master to whom everyone else should pay obedience from now on.
Turn your head! Turn your head! Yes. Stay.
Many former military have denounced a widespread philosophy based on ethnic and racial superiority principles.
Race plays a larger role than most people would believe or would want to believe. That there's this idea that Arabs and Muslims are against the United States, and therefore they're one monolithic entity that are our enemies. I think that's a huge motivation for people on the ground to commit these kind of offenses.
Pulitzer Prize winner Seymour Hersh, who had denounced to the world the horrors of My Lai, later found that the torture techniques used in Iraq had been approved directly by Secretary of Defense Rumsfeld. A secret document named Copper Green described and encouraged techniques of physical restraint and sexual humiliation for the prisoners. The document suggested in particular the use of the fear of dogs, removal of garments, and forcing the prisoners for long periods of time in stressing positions.
Oh yes, you're gonna get it. Yes, naughty little boys.
These are American soldiers filming the beating of Iraqi citizens by a group of English soldiers.
Yes. 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 Oh, please, don't hurt me. Hey. You know, shoot an ass. You'll die. Oh.
It was in fact a true philosophy, intended to pervade every level of the army, from the lowest to the highest. A philosophy that had nothing to do with the installation of democracy, but betrayed instead the same principles of superiority and desire for domination that had been outlined in the Project for the New American Century, signed by the neocons. This is what Michael Ledeen, a leading neoconservative, wrote in one of his books. Creative destruction is our middle name, both within our own society and abroad. We tear down the old order every day, from business to science, literature, art, architecture, and cinema, to politics and the law. Our enemies have always hated this whirlwind of energy and creativity, which menaces their traditions, whatever they may be, and challenges them for their inability to keep pace. Seeing America undo traditional societies, they fear us, for they do not wish to be undone. They must attack us in order to survive, just as we must destroy them to advance our historic mission. In the meantime, the number of soldiers who have died in Iraq has surpassed 3,000, more than the number of the victims of September 11. Enlisted among the most needy and desperate, they are deluded with false promises of career and adventures. Before they go to the front, they undergo a thorough process of brainwashing, meant to transform them into simple machines, capable only of killing.
You don't give a fuck, and somebody's gonna get fucking killed. You understand me? I will fucking go spastic on every fucking single one of you. You better fucking wake up. You better get some fucking intensity. You better fucking realize what the fuck is going on. This is serious fucking business. We got 2 more fucking weeks here, and I'm not in the mood for somebody who doesn't give a fuck. You understand? Yeah. Do you fucking understand, kid? I swear to God. Do you understand? Yeah. Do you understand? Garcia, you better wake the fuck up. Do you understand? Yeah. McBride, do you fucking understand? Yeah. Let's clean our fucking weapons, get in the fucking vehicles, and ready to fucking go.
God damn. Sucks to be your ass, you fucking mooge motherfucker. Woo-hoo! What mosque? Dude, look at we fucked those people all the shit down there.
Dude, those 2 people.
You see who pulled up in the white car? I shot that dude in the white car, ran into the fucking building.
The end is near, and all these people, they will learn to stop worshiping Allah and start worshiping the 2,000-pound JDM that's about to fuck their whole world up.
Seen from the sky, life and death become like elements of a video game, played by people no longer capable of realizing they are dealing with the lives of other human beings.
Range auto. Alright, got auto range on it. Roger. Yeah, Roger. Engaging. Got him. Good. Second one. Hit the other one. Hit the truck. Go to the right, see if anyone's moved by the truck. Go ahead and store that, auto range store. There's another guy underneath, move right there. Good, firing, hit it. Target 4. We're going to take the other truck out. Roger. Wait for move by the truck. Movement right there. Roger, he's wounded. Hit him. Hitting the truck. Hit the truck and him. Go forward of it and hit him. Roger.
I got numerous individuals on the road. You want me to take those out?
Take them out.
10 seconds. Roger. Impact.
More than 1 million Iraqi civilians have been killed in the first 5 years of war. Entire towns have been erased from the map. Before the war, Fallujah counted more than 350,000 people. Today it is a land of ruins that is being covered with cement to contain the devastating effects of radioactivity caused by the use of depleted uranium. More than 4 million Iraqis have been displaced, and they won't be able to return home simply because their homes no longer exist. Industries are gone, infrastructures are devastated, schools, shops, museums, and gardens are but a distant memory. After the $20 billion in cash meant for the reconstruction was stolen, children don't even have enough water to drink.
لا تنكري وجهي فأنت حبيبتي وورود مائي وكأس شرابي لا تنكري وجهي فأنت حبيبتي وورود مائدتي وكأس شرابي بغداد جئتك كالسفينة متعبة أخفي جراحاتي وراء ثيابي بغداد منذ طفولتي شمسان نايمتان في أهدابي لا تنكري وجهي فأنت حبيبتي وورود مائدتي وكأس شرابي لا تنكري وجهي فأنت حبيبتي وورود مائدتي وكأس شرابي